Yo, yo, yo. Muddy Waters Podcast.
Yep.
This your boy Shaq Sims. And I'm here right now with Nardo Mula.
Big Mula. You know how the fuck going on.
Big Mula. Belly God.
Big Mula, nigga.
You ain't Belly God no more?
Yeah, I'm Bally God. I'm the Bally God. Shit. Major trap out of motherfucking South Carolina.
Yes, sir.
You know?
Yeah.
Carolina Gooch. A lot of shit.
Yeah. For sure. Where does the name Belly God come from? What's that? Cause I seen the cigarette lit. I think I have an idea of what it means, but I was just curious to know.
In Orangeburg, they had this shit. They had this shit called Ball Mans. Yeah, they had this shit called Ball Mans, and it got some affiliation with it. I just gonna leave it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Ball Mains, if I'm not mistaken, it's like cigarettes and Molly.
Yeah, they put Molly in the cigarette.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Niggas be turned out on that shit? They be turning niggas into fiends?
Yeah, the whole bird was fucked up on that shit. Like, that shit was a major epidemic. Down to 11-year-old, 12-year-olds, to fucking crack addicts, to niggas that ain't never did coke in their life, smoking that shit. That shit was an epidemic. That shit was just a trend. That shit had the whole city fucked up.
But it's over with now.
No. It's just not as much people fucked up. Some people not been able to get up off of that.
Shake back.
Yeah, shake off that.
That's
But
crazy.
there's still a lot of people fucked up on that shit.
Why they call that shit Ball Man? I guess they try to dress it up and make it sound cool.
The person that it's a designer drug, and the person that bring it to the city, he used to wear a lot of ball mans. Yeah.
Is he fucked up on it?
Hell no. A nigga got rich.
Okay. Cool. Say no more. But what's crazy about Nardo, man, I met Nardo like 2016, 2017. And this nigga was not a rapper. He was a promoter.
Right. I used to rap. I used to do music and everything like that. But niggas was acting like they didn't want to book me. So it was like, I went to trying to put concerts and parties together to put myself on it. And then I just started, I took some losses. I took a lot of losses doing the party shit, but I started seeing how that money, you can make a 5-ball, 10-ball, 20-ball in one night and still have a lit ass night, be having fun and shit. I got turned out on that promoting, doing party shit. You feel what I'm saying? So like, I ended up putting that music on the back burner. You feel what I'm saying? But like, I was really cranking with the music. Like, niggas was fucking with me hard with the music. I was cranking around like 23. Had a mixtape called Racky, and I was going crazy.
Yeah.
But just trying to transition to doing the parties, because I was trying to be my own boss and do everything myself. That party shit, just the promoting game, just throwing parties and concerts and all that shit, it just started rubbing off on me different. I was just really into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because I'd imagine you dealing with people, bro. So
Facts.
you dealing with motherfuckers, they got riders. Motherfuckers, they got all these accommodations they want. They got entourages.
See, all of that stuff was easy. Because I went to school. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I went to college and all of that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, niggas might not know that. I went to ITT and graduated from ITT with graphics and shit like that.
Yeah.
But I ended up going to Strayer. And I'm probably like 2-3 quarters away from finishing Strayer. I just ain't went back and finished it.
Yeah.
But like, and I was going in for business administration and accounting.
Yeah.
So it's like, with shit like that, like handling business and everything like that, it was just so easy to me. You dig what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, with dealing with parties, it was like making something out of nothing. Like, you really just, you got a vision in your head that, oh, this shit can be popping. I get this spot. I can have somebody, this person turn up on it. We can have fucking a cocktail table. We could do it for this price. That shit just excite me. My vision just coming. Do you feel what I'm saying? So even when sometimes I was taking losses, I was able to take the losses and shake away from the losses. Like, they would hurt, but I could shake away from the losses because I was so motivated to get in there. You feel what I'm saying? Be to the point that I started even investing and doing concerts, and like, that's just an amazement. You can really, from your thoughts and your imagination, you can fucking fold 5,000 to 7,000 people in the building, and they turn having fun talking about it for months. Like, that shit put a rush in you. You feel what I'm saying? Word. That shit put a different rush in you. And now it's like, okay, I done did that now. I want that same rush from music. I want that same rush from being a rapper. I want to get paid to go on the stage in front of 10,000 people and the whole crowd just going crazy. You feel what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you know,
That's dope.
yeah.
Facts. Like, you know, when I met you, bro, I never saw you being a rapper, dog. Like, I never envisioned that. You know, because our conversations was, oh, I gave this nigga a 20 ball. I gave this nigga a 10 piece. I booked this nigga. I made this off this show. You feel me? Like, you know, you didn't seem like an artist at that time, or you had any desire to be a rapper. Like,
Yeah, people like to hear what I got to say.
yeah.
And like when I rap, they really be fascinated. And when people listen to my music, they really be fascinated by me talking that shit, and they know that that's really my life.
Facts.
You feel what I said? So it's like niggas be so like, oh shit, like this nigga really talking that shit. But then it's like, I think more right now, like down the line, I'm probably not gonna be rapping. I might be rapping, but it's gonna be on some like Jeezy pop in, pop out type shit. But like when I speak, the world gonna hear me. You feel what I'm saying? But I like to push artists more. Like I like that, just like I said with the parties, with even the music now. Like I like making nothing into something. So I like taking a motherfucker that just got great talent and they think is a nobody, and I want to be able to blow him out to be the biggest superstar of the world. Like I'm more fascinated than that. But for me to get into that avenue, I got to use myself. I was tired of putting money into other artists, trying to build them up and everything like that, trying to learn the ropes and build them up, and then the shit ended up and I ended up wasting money. I said, if I'm gonna waste the money or if I'm spending money, I'm gonna spend it on myself. It's not like I don't got the talent.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Bet on yourself.
Facts.
Like when you were investing in artists and stuff like that, I'd imagine they felt spoiled. Like they know you got bread, so they like, okay, bruh, give me $10,000 and I fuck this off. It's supposed to be for studio time.
And that's the thing. I
never
never give them so much money at one time.
For real.
I always make them feel like they're working a job. And most of the time, I'm dealing with young cats that's probably in high school or just going to college. So I tell them like, okay, this is just like a job. Somebody else that's in your area, they making $400 a week. You feel what I'm saying, nigga? Then if I'm giving you $400 to $500 a week, then you at least, these motherfuckers working 7-8 hours a day, 7 days out of the week, making $400 a week. I'm gonna give you $400 or $500 a week.
Better
You feel what I'm saying?
Studio.
Just know this before we even transitioning into putting this shit out. I'm gonna give you $400 or $500 a week just to go to school, just to go to school and fucking go in the studio. You feel what I'm saying? But they get so comfortable. You know what I mean? Like everybody want to be a star. They don't understand what it takes. If you can't at least go to school and go to the studio, then you can't take fucking a 24-hour tour date, having to go to the studio, having to go to interviews, having to, you feel what I'm saying? Having to change personalities to be here in a meeting, then change personalities to be up on that stage. You can't do it. If you can't just go to the studio and go to school during the day, what the fuck you gonna be able to do in the rap game?
The fuck you gonna be able to do in life?
Period. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's how I train them. But then one person that he got it, but it's just that, you know, how can I say it? The industry ended up getting to him in between our relationship. I fuck with him still heavy and everything like that, but he was just younger. And one person, I even say it was PG Raw. Like he, people wasn't fucking with him like that. The people knew him, but they wasn't fucking with him like that. But when I told him to go to school, he went to school. He got A's and B's. You feel what I'm saying? 3 point something and grade point average and shit like that. And I was like, go to the studio. He went to the studio. I didn't have to choreograph from him for a video. He knew what he wanted to do. He knew how he wanted to move. At the end of the day, he has smarts. He know how to move and everything like that. You feel what I'm saying? I was bringing in the finances and but I think with his smarts, he don't understand how much of a good team we were. But you feel what I'm saying? The finances, you can't do shit without the finances.
That's a fact.
So it was so much finances that was being kicked out in the background that he thought what he was doing on the front line overpowered it. You think what I'm saying?
He felt like, okay, even though you putting this money, yeah, so it don't matter. If without you, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah. And I mean, ended up down the line, everything worked out for him.
Yeah, it
like
did.
He's doing great. You feel what I'm saying? He's doing great.
So you initially invested in PG Raw.
Yeah, he was my artist.
Wow, bro, you never publicized that.
Because it wasn't for me to publicize.
But you know how it be though, like, if you want to book PG, link in the bio. Like,
I mean, no, he always had his booking. Like, you know Smitty?
Yeah.
Yeah, Smitty was his booking agent.
Okay.
I made Smitty his booking agent. And, like, it was certain situations and everything like that. But, like, I had done known PG family, and I had done been around the town. Then his little homeboy, then I bring him to me. So, like, even when the situation at Dad, I was in my feelings a little bit about my money and like him wanting to go do it. But at the end of the day, it was never ill will because at the end of the day, I still wanted to see him win. So it wasn't like, and then I didn't want nothing off of him. So it wasn't like, oh yeah, I put him on, I would this. No, like we ain't even doing that. You feel what I'm saying? Like he want to go do his own thing. All right, then we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to the next artist. We're gonna build up another budget. We're gonna invest in somebody else.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then I had Gotti, Jack Squad Gotti. You feel what I'm saying? And I got a couple of other cats right now, but right now I'm just focused mostly on myself because I know that like I already got that. I'm already got that shit building right now. They still at their foundations. I'm already building right now. So
yeah,
like with my career right now is go. Like it's not, I can't slow up and be trying to do this and them and build them up and everything. My label is like, which in my label I'm the CEO, but at the end of the day, I'm an artist. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, as a CEO, I'm like, okay, this is the business part, and then I bring the business part to my other partners, like my videographers and everything like that, my social media marketers, and then I have a meeting with them about me being an artist. Mm-hmm. You feel what I said? Mm-hmm. And at the end of the day, I can't just be like, oh, yeah, I need to go, or I need to fall back and push this artist. I bring it to them because they seeing what's going on too. He watching the numbers on social media. He know what's going on over here. They watching from the outside in. You feel what I'm saying? So we all bring it to the table.
Right.
But like right now, it's just go time for me.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of shit that's in the works that this corona shit slowed down, but it ain't really slowed down because my numbers looking good.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
For sure. Where would you say most of your fan base is? Because you from Charleston, right?
Yeah.
So from Charleston, then you know was doing your thing in Orangeburg, then you doing your thing in Columbia. Like, where would you say you have your biggest, like, people fuck with you the most at, like, your music?
In the streets atmosphere, it's gonna be Orangeburg. But with numbers, like what I'm putting up numbers on social media, who's watching me, because you know you can read all that shit. Who's watching my videos? Who's listening to my music? Charlotte and Atlanta.
For
real? Yeah. I got a lot of people from Charlotte. I got a lot of people from Atlanta. And the whole South Carolina as a wide, but you can't say it's a city. That's the whole thing about me. Like, you have artists that's real popular in Columbia, but don't nobody really know them in Charleston. And you got artists that's popular in Charleston, don't nobody know them in Columbia. The thing is, like, everybody in South Carolina knows me.
Yeah.
I have fan base in every place in South Carolina, but artists like a local artist in Charleston might be more popular than me in Charleston.
Yeah.
A local artist in Columbia might be more popular than me in Columbia.
But everybody know you though.
But everybody know me and everybody streaming my music everywhere. So a nigga can be like, oh, I'm popping like a bitch in Charleston and I'm hot as a bitch because he could pack a club in Charleston, but nigga, like, my reach so far. I got people like, I'm bringing in like 1,000, 2,000 streams in LA a week. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I got down there 5,000, 6,000 streams a week coming from Alabama. You know what I mean? So it's just like, this shit's so wide range. New York, Brooklyn, and just in Brooklyn, I'm bringing in 7,000, 6,000 streams a week. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just so wide range. But we trying to make powerhouses in some of these areas because you can't really pack a club with people coming from Atlanta, Alabama, here, there. You feel what I'm saying? So like we trying to conquer a couple of areas, and it's really Atlanta because Atlanta people really fuck with me. You feel?
Yeah.
Like they really fuck with me, and like they got me on a couple of flyers, like actually on flyers, like paid shows coming up in Atlanta and shit like that. And I got some situations where people were telling me down here in South Carolina, as soon as the club opened, they got money, but I wouldn't take the money yet. I just need to know what the dates are. But shit working out. It's just,
yeah,
you know?
Yeah, for sure. And, you know, another thing that probably has people fucking with you is the fact that you've been in all these different areas working, like with the promoters and working with. So you got relationships with folks too.
But they don't help.
They don't help?
No.
That's some sucker shit. Cause you done put money in niggas' pockets. You know, you done work with niggas, like you done did all type of shit with niggas in the industry. So
this year is my second year. So right now, from me cranking up and really pushing the music, not the last December, the December before last, that's when I really crank back up. And the same shit that you saying right now, I thought was gonna happen. I thought the promoters was gonna fuck with me. I thought the DJs was gonna play my music because I done break checks with them every single party I was on. It don't work like that. When I came from being a promoter to being a rapper, I had to start all over again. Yeah. I knew who was who, but I had to start all over again. And it made me kind of prideful because I was like, damn, when I do a party, y'all inboxing me to be on the party. Y'all inboxing me about put me on to promote. Y'all inboxing me about wanting to DJ, all of this shit. Females asking me to give them a good tip out and shit like that. And I'm still throwing ones on these bitches, like breaking big checks with all these dancers. But then when the shit changed up and now I'm a rapper, now I'm asking promoters to post my shit. They asking me not like regular shit. They asking me, I was think that they would take me like $25, $50. I don't got no problem paying. Niggas trying to charge me $300 to make posters, act like they fuck with my shit. Like DJs wanting me to pay them $500, $600 to put my music in rotation. Bitches wanting me to pay them $100, $200, $300 just to dance to my shit and send me a video. Don't even really want to post it on their social media. Then I'm like, bro, I done spent thousands with y'all. Like, I done made a lot of y'all promoters and DJs hard. When niggas wasn't booking y'all to DJ, I was booking y'all to DJ. They saw how the clouds was lit and they started booking y'all. Other rappers, I'm asking them to get on songs. They don't want to send in verses, or they send in verses, but now I put the music out. They don't even want to post that the songs. Like the shit's so, like this rap game is so fucking like blue gaze. But like I had to really get out my feelings, and that's why. Like I had a mixtape called Ball Man Junkie. I put that shit out. I had that shit out for a month and canceled that shit because it was so much other rappers from different places I had on there. I was looking for the promoters, DJs, everybody to fuck with me and just to deal with me and everything. Even if I had to, you know, give you a low something, but for how niggas was coming at me like, oh, you got money? Yeah, that's, you feel what I'm saying? Oh, hell no, fuck them. And then I went to, somebody put me in there with bigger ranking. And I ended up dropping another mixtape with bigger ranking with none of them. With nobody from South Carolina. And ever since then, like it's been working, but it's been working because I fuck with everybody in South Carolina. I fuck with the DJs. I fuck with the promoters. I don't have no ill will, but when I took that shit to Atlanta and started dealing with people in Atlanta, it was working out more beneficial.
Yeah. And like niggas here, it's like a crab in a barrel. Like, you know the economy here is not that great. Mm-hmm. So when it comes to the entertainment industry, it's like really not much.
Right.
But the niggas that do hold any type of clout, they gonna hold their nuts on you because it's like crab in a barrel mentality.
Right.
You know, and when you go to cities like Atlanta, you go to cities like New York, you go to cities like shit. Even you go to Texas, it's in abundance. So it's like shit. These niggas over here might not fuck with you. They might be on some crab in the barrel shit because, you know, niggas have that mentality. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, you got niggas over here who more inclined to be like, I'm going to fuck with this nigga and look out for this nigga or show this nigga some love because, shit, we winning.
The only person, and this is crazy, the only person that ever I hit up, bro, I need you to fucking come and DJ. I need you to come get on this verse. How much you want? We'll talk about that when I get there. Come snap on the song, all of that shit, and then come snap on the song. Let me put you on this party with me, bro. All right, just let me know the date. Let's shoot this video, bro. All right, if I'm in town, we can do it. The only person that was like that was Mr. Me and him had a relationship, but we had no deep relationship like I done had with some of the DJs and some of the promoters. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like that was the only nigga that like, bro, yeah, I'm fucking with this music, bro. Come to the studio. I need you on this song. Oh, I ain't doing nothing. I'm about to be here. Give me 2 hours.
Yeah.
Pull up, snatch or snap on that bitch. So how much you want, bro? Bro, stop talking about money. Dap me up and out of there. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, you know, like even if he was to tell me right now, if I was to send something to him, bro, I need you on this, and he was to tell me a price, I'll pay it just because of how respectful I was of him to do it the first time. You feel me?
Yeah. That's real nigga shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's real nigga shit. Like, what about, not to bring up old shit, but like, what about PG? Like, have you ever hit him for a verse and been like, hop on this song? Or
I mean, to be real, you feel what I'm saying? I never speak on that and everything like that because I don't want it to come off like I got something going on with PG.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm good. Like, my situation good, his situation good. He winning. I'm happy for him winning. You feel what I'm saying? But I had just dropped a mixtape. PG had already started doing his thing. I started cranking with the music and shit. Now I jumped back to wanting to do the music again and everything like that. And I reached out to him. Me and him had a song together that I'd been to record. I put the song on the mixtape or whatever like that. And I told him to post it. He didn't post it. But then I told him to I'm doing a party or whatever like that. Like, I want you to come to the party and everything like that and shit like that, how much you want. And I think he told me like 1,000. And I was like, and he wasn't really, he was hot, but he wasn't getting no 1,000. You feel me? But, I mean, long story short, like, I ended up like brushing the shit off, but I said, you know what? I give you 500, 600. You feel what I'm saying? Because I feel like he should have did it off GP. I'm down there 12 grand in your career. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
right. That's what I'm thinking. Like, in my mind, bro,
I know, like,
it's a different conversation, bro. It's like, you remember him in college, somebody bringing him to you like, dog.
No. That's why I'm saying, like, I'm talking about this right now, I don't want a viewer to take this as he hating. I ended up meeting him through his homeboy. His homeboy threw him at me because I was dealing with Jack Gotti.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? And his homeboy was like, man, bro, I know you fucking with Gotti them, but you need to fuck with my homeboy. He let me hear this shit. And I was like, word. Matter of fact, bring your homeboy by tomorrow. He bring his homeboy around the next day. And bro was just telling me about him and this and that and everything and shit. And I was like, all right, shit. I'm taking Gotti them to the studio. I'm going to take you to the studio. And we was just smoking weed and shit like that and chilling and everything. And he started talking to me more. And when he ended up telling me about his uncle. And I've been like, time out. I never met his uncle before, but if that's your uncle, I only know for her to have one sister. And they ended up, oh, I know your mama. Like, because back in the day, I used to be rapping and shit like that and everything. And a nigga named Cuddy, she used to be with the nigga named Cuddy. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she used to always be around. So, like, I know his mama real good. So when I got on the phone with her, like, that's crazy because it's like, she's older than me, but he's younger than me. But, with the music, like, and doing music and pushing artists, I'm dealing with the 19, 20-year-old, but she's older than me, that she's his mama. And I know your mama, like, I done been in the club popping bottles with your mama. You feel what I'm saying? But, like, when she talked, she was like, no, I know you got your head on straight. Like, I just don't want him to get in no shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, I'll fuck with him. So ever when I knew who his mama was, I was fucking with him even harder. Like, oh, okay. Because at first I was like, yeah, he can rap. Everybody can rap. I got to see what he got going on. He didn't have no fan base. Gotti was lit.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? He was licking niggas' cars. He was breaking in people's shit. He was licking off the street shit. And now he rapping about it like he was lit. But, like, PG...
Niggas knew, like, oh,
Gotti.
I heard he just did that. Orangeburg, small as a motherfucker.
Like, no, he was on some... Still on social media, but that nigga just been in my shit last night and he got the audacity to shoot a video today. that's the type of shit it was. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, now I'm mixing with PG, and PG, people know him, everybody know him for being a basketball player and this and that, and they knowing that he rap, but it was like he wasn't lit with the music. You feel what I'm saying? But then I ended up taking to the studio and he had a beef with this one little dude, and I ended up recording him rapping the shit. Like, he just had recorded shit. I ended up recording him rapping the shit, and I posted that shit. And when I posted that shit, the shit went so viral. All the little bitches and everything, like, oh, he talking about such and such, and this and that. And I was like, oh, so niggas know you. You just need some light on you. Facts. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you just need some light on you. You dig what I'm saying? But then Gotti started getting in some shit. And I started pushing more with PG. Like, me and him dropped the tape together and all. And I started pushing more with PG. And that shit started coming together. I hooked him up with Rondo on State. And I told him, like, bro, because the next semester came out, I was like, bro, you working at that sandwich shop, that shit straight. I'm going to put a little check in your pocket. You feel what I'm saying? But, bro, even if this rap shit don't work, you got a daughter out there. And I only was keeping it real because, nigga, like, if I had somebody come up to me like that when I was running around in those streets, nigga, I probably wouldn't have did half of the bullshit I did back in the day. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was like, nigga, you got to be in college. Like, but you know, to sum it up, I told him he had to be in college. He got in college. He passed the first year. You feel what I'm saying? He was staying in the UV with my moms and shit like that. And he ended up passing the second year and shit like that. But he started, after the first school year, the people in Orangeburg was grafting towards him, but the college students started fucking with him because, you know, with those ads, people wasn't really fucking with the ads back then.
Yeah.
So when they look and they open up social media and they see sponsored and they seeing a nigga they went to school with, that they in class with, and this and that just popping up, they don't know who the fuck they is, but more and more they starting to see him on campus. More and more they starting to see him here, there. Now they go from seeing him to listening to his music. They in the same shit happened in the Berg. I'm like, bro, drop that shit on stage. Like, nothing but ads to South Carolina State students, Claflin students. Like, I got him mixing out with Rondo mixing them out with parties and shit like that, posting him and shit like that, you feel me? Because Rondo was campus activity over campus activity. But just more and more, I was infiltrating him with the college students while he was going to college. Mm-hmm. You feel me? And ended up that being one of his biggest fan base. That's how the shit spread out. Because when them college students leave, they going back to Greenville, Spartanburg. They going back to Savannah. They going back to all of these different places, and they taking them with them.
Real nigga shit. And that's like, and once you get like, once people fuck with you and they connect with you, whether it's music or personally, but they gonna always remember you. Like, it's one thing to see a nigga on social media and like him, but when you actually connect with a nigga,
right?
It's like, oh yeah, I really fuck with buddy. Let me tell such and such about it.
Facts. You feel what I say? He had his little clique. He had his people from Orangeburg that was with him that he had grew up with. He had his college students, homeboys. You feel what I'm saying? That he be with now. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? It was good. It didn't work out how I wanted it to work out, but I saw that the formula works. The formula that I was trying to use for Gotti wasn't into that school shit. I tried to put him on school. He wasn't into that shit. I tried to try that shit with somebody else. It didn't work. He showed me like this formula can work. So even when he went to do his own thing, after that first year and a half of me fucking with him, his fan base was there. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. All he had to do was what he did. He got next to a powerhouse producer, and he got next to the powerhouse video man, and he kept on doing what he was doing as a rapping shit. That shit sold out there. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Now, what about, you know, because you talk a lot about college, bro. Like, you don't hear most people when they're talking just in general about putting niggas in college. Like, bro, you need to go to college. And then when you investing in somebody, you want their full attention to be on what you investing in them for. But you like, nah, bro, this shit don't work. Like, I want you to still have something for your family. Mm-hmm. Where does that come from, bro? Like that.
I went to college.
Yeah, okay.
But then at the end of the day, I just know how much a college advanced me. You feel what I'm saying? I just know how much it advanced me. Even if I failed out of state because I wanted to sell drugs. Mm-hmm. I failed out a couple of classes. I always been put out of school, but I ended up going to ITT because I was in the streets of Orangeburg every day just selling drugs, catching cases and this and that. I was like, damn, I want something different for myself. I went to ITT, but it ended up when I graduated, the graphics wasn't worth shit. The graphics went up to from $300 for flyers, $200 for flyers, to now niggas getting paid $25, $50 a flyer because everybody can do it. You don't need no degree. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? So then when I started going back to school and I started learning about business, everything from the college atmosphere advanced me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm in South Carolina. Most niggas that's in Orangeburg don't know no more than the Hill, Bojangles, State right there. I can fuck some state bitches. State bitches is the foreign bitches to them. You feel what I'm saying?
For real?
Yeah, like, you gotta think about it. Most niggas in Orangeburg probably ain't never went past Columbia.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, to be real, Columbia is like lit to them. Like, oh, that's the city. Like, that's the big city. If I want to go to Columbia, I need to go get in a hotel or some shit like that. And I'm like, bro, Atlanta is let's jump in the car, go to Atlanta, be lit at the club. If we ain't drunk, nigga, let's drive back and be in school the next day. Yeah. But I'm learning that from the college students. Like, I'm not learning that from niggas in the city.
Streets, yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I'm not learning that from niggas in the streets. You feel what I'm saying? Because they ain't that advanced.
So it just expanded you. Like, it gave you a different, and then you meeting people from different cities, different states, and shit like that. So it's like, you expand your mind. It's like you see further than just the streets of where you from. Cause like a lot of niggas, you know, growing up, like for me personally, people always tell me like, bro, it don't seem like you from here. Like you seem like you from somewhere else. And it's like, nah, bro, I just always watch movies and I watch videos and I watch YouTube and I just and I always envision myself there. I always envision myself somewhere else, bro. Like I envision, like I adapted New York culture, like the clothes, the shoes, wearing Bapes and BB Simon in middle school. You know what I'm saying? I listened to Wu-Tang and shit growing up, but I also listened to Lil Wayne and Boosie. So it's like I expanded my mind, but most people don't do that. I didn't have the experiences of traveling as a kid. I traveled when I got older, but you know, for me, the internet was my outlet to expand me.
Before I was a junior at OW in Orangeburg, I had stayed in Wilmington, North Carolina, going to Laney High School.
You went to Laney, nigga?
That Michael Jordan went to. I went to Laney for a semester. I done had been staying in Brooklyn. You feel what I'm saying? And had a whole semester in Brooklyn. I done had fucking had 4 or 5 years of staying in Atlanta with my mama. Because I used to always be in trouble. They'd ship my ass. Yeah. As soon as I get out, put out of school, like expelled or something, they'd ship my ass. I done stayed in Charleston. So Orangeburg was my last resort. You feel what I'm saying? And I ended up graduating and went to state. But then after that, I got straight. Because I started getting comfortable and started being, like, that was the first time, I'm around the same people for more than a year and a half. No, for real.
You building real bonds with niggas at this.
Yeah. That's why in Orangeburg, it's like everybody know me in Orangeburg because Orangeburg was the first place I'm building relationships with them. Like, okay, I went from now I see this nigga being a regular nigga, we smoking and at the bus stop to, he having a baby now. To, this, you feel what I'm saying? Building real relationships with people. That's the first time because when I was in Atlanta, I was young. But I moved from Clarkston to Decatur to DeKalb County. Just going for a semester, going for a year, and then now I'm in a whole different area of Georgia. To then coming back to Charleston, then I got family there, and I'm meeting more people there, and people knowing me from when I was real young and shit like that. But now I'm going again. You feel what I'm saying? So even in Charleston, like I'm not as heavy in Charleston as I am in the Burg, because I done been in the Burg since 07. 06, matter of fact. Mm-hmm. So damn near, I'm like 13, 14 years just in the Burg. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Let alone.
And then that motherfucker small as hell.
Right.
That motherfucker small.
You know?
Yeah.
So it's like, niggas even joke on me like, bro, you from the Burg, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm like, shit, damn near, I wasn't born in the Burg, but I damn near raised up in the Burg.
Yeah.
But I raised up around plugs, niggas with a lot of money and this and that. But at the end of the day, them niggas like, nah, you smart. They like, nah, you smart because I wasn't chilling with the niggas that was around my age. Either when I first came to the Burg, I was bad as fuck. I wanted to sell drugs. I was around niggas that was the plugs that got fed time now doing 30 and this and that, selling bricks and everything like that. I was around them in the Burg because I'm the little Charleston nigga. They like Charleston niggas. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then if I go to school, once I done with school, I ain't fucking with nobody at school. As soon as I'm after school, I'm with the college students because my mama was staying on campus.
Your mama was staying on campus?
She was staying in the Queens Village.
Word.
That's why I was in Orangeburg because my mama was finishing up with school.
So she was like living in a dorm?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so like, and just me, my mom, and my little brother.
They let you do that shit back in the day?
It was like
a parent
dorm. Yeah, like a parent housing.
What?
You feel what I'm saying? So it was like my mama was going to school and then we was her 2 kids.
Yeah.
It just seemingly that I was in high school and my little brother was in middle school. You feel what I'm saying?
You was cracking.
Yeah.
You was lit.
So like, it was like all the way in there once, shit. Nigga, by the time I already did a year and a half, 2 years, just going on campus, serving the college students, and being in Orangeburg to, nigga, 2 years later, I done graduated from state. Nigga, I wasn't thinking about going to no school, nigga. Like, I really go to state now. Like, party in my room, fucking the bitches. The freshmen that came with me, nigga, I done been there 2 years. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, but, you know. But just to get back to that whole thing, like, as advanced as how I think about business, how I think about handling stuff and everything like that, I didn't learn that from just another nigga off the street. I learned that from school.
Yeah.
And not like me, a nigga could stay around me and learn a lot, but I didn't have no me back then.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Facts. And it's something about when you just leave for a second and come back. Because now that I think about it, when I was in the 11th grade, I went to Charlotte for a semester. And came back. I was getting in trouble and shit. But I don't know what it was. It was just like seeing something new, dog. It was just like, it make you compare the two. Like when you went to, let's say when you was in Brooklyn or North Carolina and you came back here, you probably looking at South Carolina like,
what the fuck?
Like what? Like this shit was cool because it's all I know. But when you see something else, it's like, nah, this ain't it, bro.
When I had started driving around, I had started getting some real money, nigga, I was going to fucking Charlotte like it wasn't shit.
Yeah. Cause
I already done did Columbia. The Berg, I thought the Berg was lit.
Yeah.
And now I'm doing Columbia. Columbia's lit as fuck. I ain't partying in the Berg no more.
Yeah.
Now I go to Charlotte. I'm like, what the fuck am I partying in South Carolina for?
That shit is dub.
Now it's like, nigga, I go to Charlotte and be in the club like, man, I can't wait to go back to the A. You feel what I'm saying? Word, bro. Like,
you like that,
oh, I can't wait to get to New York, boy. You go to Starlets or you go to one of them fucking strip clubs in New York and you see how them niggas, and you're like, oh yeah, fuck down south. I can't wait to get around them some badass little Italian or Puerto Rican bitch that got her body done in the New York. I can't wait for this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But just like you gotta advance yourself to that until you see that, you know what I mean? So now it's easy. Like now I was just like, oh yeah, I want to go to New York for the weekend. Some niggas like, so you're not gonna plan it? We not gonna go in. When we going in 2-3 weeks? Going in 2-3 weeks. I about to book a flight in the morning, boy. I'll be back in 2 more days. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. The word.
You know, you gotta have money to do shit like that, though, man. You know, us regular folks, you know what I'm saying? Us niggas that clock in Monday through Friday. Sometimes on Saturday can't do shit like that. You know what I mean? We gotta plan our shit out. Like,
but all I think about is money. That's why they call me Mula.
Yeah.
I'm fascinated on it, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's all they got tattooed on me and everything. Niggas say that they fascinated money. Niggas say that they head first about money. Bro, if I'm not getting money, bro, I'm literally in my bed, head fucked up, feeling depressed, bro. But you laughing, I'm dead serious, bro. My grandmama calls me Mula. You feel what I'm saying? Because, like, that's just me, bro. Like, with everything, bro. If I can make money from parties, if I can put a little something in with this and that, bro, it's just like my whole function is making dollars, bro.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So when I ain't doing nothing for the most part, like I try to be somewhere, try to have a little fun or go somewhere but my fun is basically broadening my horizon. So yeah, I go to New York to see what's going on there before I can come back to South Carolina and do a party that I done learned something off New York or Atlanta and everything. That's what always keep me ahead of the beat.
It's a vacation.
Even with this music shit. That's why niggas think that what I'm doing is just so big. But like, nigga, you can do this shit. It's just that I'm so all over the place and shit like that nigga, might use a little bit of this formula from New York and from Georgia that I'm bringing it all together. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know? So,
same here, dog. I'm the same way with this shit. Like,
facts.
I take what I learned. It's a gumbo pot. Like, I learned from this person, that person, this person, that person, this company, and I learned from the mistakes of other people too. Like, buddy did that, I'm not gonna fucking do that.
Exactly. This club that look like this is what I'm not gonna do at any one of my parties. You feel what I'm saying? This is how they was functioning. You feel what I'm saying? That's just what always keeping me, like right now, keeping me relevant, keeping me successful. You dig what I'm saying? Because from a nigga will be like, oh, Nardo sells drugs. He just rich off of selling drugs. Nigga, you don't really understand that. Like, maybe back in the day, I sold some drugs and I got to a certain amount of money, but nigga, I might can really spin a move and in a month make 30,000 off of parties, and you never see my face on any of these parties.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, I'll put money in a party in Florence, Charleston, Rock Hill, Charlotte, and everything like that, and then on one day, these niggas just advanced to one place.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, this nigga just got to throw a party in Columbia because he from Columbia. This nigga got to throw a party in Charleston because he from Charleston. Not knowing, nigga, like, nigga, I might have some money literally in my people hand, the low 2,000 in my people pocket in New Jersey who got a club. And he kicked me back a little 8-9 racks. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I can live off this shit now because I done...
You done put in the groundwork.
Yeah, like, I done put it in the swift move. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't even... As long as I got the money, nigga, I don't even be having to have the money. I got the relationships. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's plenty times that I could just say, oh, bro, yeah, you need a video man. You need a video man. You need a DJ. And you need to run ads. I can ask my homeboy, listen, everything that he needs gonna cost like 3 racks. I'm gonna send my man up there. He shoot the videos for me. He'll want something at the end of the night. I'll send my people. He do all of the ads and shit like that. That's how we'll get this shit popping out here. My other people do the graphics. He gonna just make me a flyer for shit. You feel what I'm saying? This bitch, I know this bitch. We gonna take a picture of this little bitch. My homie gonna take a picture. Just put the shit together out of nothing, bro. Mm-hmm. And then you just be up. I could probably make like 8, 9 racks just off that.
Yeah.
Just off because I got the relationships, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like even right now, like I got something about to happen with this little party and shit. I'm probably about to make like 15,000 off of nothing. Off I know somebody and I connect this person with this person and they about to have this party and kick me back like 15,000.
Right.
Because they think because this person would have never met this person.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Real nigga shit. What is where does your motivation and your fascination with money come from? Like, how was your childhood? Was it rough?
Yeah.
As far as like the financial side of it goes?
My mom was a single parent. But my mama always was a hustler.
Yeah.
We never went without, but we never had exceedingly. So I wanted what I wanted, but I had my necessities. But I never saw my mama. Like, you feel what I'm saying? My mama was in no streets, this and that. No. My mama worked. Like, my mama went to Georgia. She moved to Georgia to go to school as a mortician. She ended up to go to school to be a mortician, to engrave bomb bodies. Mm-hmm. She ended up being a waitress. You feel what I'm saying? At the Georgia World Congress Center. Like, in a year, she was a manager at that same Georgia World Congress Center. So she ended up being the supervisor of a food in like 2-3 years. She was the supervisor of a food and beverage for the Georgia World Congress Center, the Georgia Dome, the Phillips Arena. I'm talking about we front row on at the Hawks game. We up in the big skyboxes with Monster Jam and shit in the football games. Yeah. But like, you feel what I'm saying? And then after she leaves there, I see her selling fruit and shit like that at the barbershops. And then the little college football games, she got to stand at the college football games. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Now she done graduated from college and she's embalming bodies too. And doing all of that shit. Yeah. Then I saw how shit got wicked where the back in like it was like 2000 or whatever like that. And then everything started fucking up and everybody started getting laid off right around the Twin Towers shit. Yeah. Everybody started got laying off and they laid my mama off. You feel
like mortician?
No, mortician was her side thing.
Gotcha.
She was really on Georgia World Congress Center running all the food and beverage for everything. Yeah. Like, she was making great money. She was bringing my family in to make money. But they laid her off from that shit. She ended up coming back to stay at my grandmama's house. We moved back to Charleston to stay at my grandmama's house. You feel what I'm saying? And I saw her put 1 and 2 together. Now she ended up being like, I can't do this shit in fucking Charleston. She moves the fucking state. You feel me? I'm getting fucked up in school, this and that, left and right. I ended up coming back to move Orangeburg with her. I saw my mama going from somebody that was working at state that was just going to school at state as a student to she was working at the hotels till she ended up being an assistant to somebody in housing just to pay her bills just for she can cover. You know how somebody, you got to work on campus just for you can have free housing. Mm-hmm. They ended up giving her a job being that person's assistant. To her ended up taking that person's job. To her ended up, now she don't work for housing for state no more. The complex we were staying in, they put her over the complex we were staying in. Then now state down by the apartments across the street, which was University Village. State bought University Village. She's working for the lady that's running the University Village. To now my mama runs the apartment we were staying in and she runs University Village. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. She stole and bombs bodies. She stole caters. Yeah. She stole sell fruit. She stole do all type of hustles. So you got that shit around you every day. You gotta be able to grasp some of that shit. You see a female doing that shit.
Your mama.
Exactly.
No help in the house.
What? You see a female doing that shit, you gotta be like, oh no, fuck that. Like, but now we never saw her like that. Like, when my mama was free, my mama rested, and she'll take us to a park or she'll take us to New York to chill with our family in New York or something like that. She'll take us to do something, but when she got back, it was right back to work. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? That's how I ended up being more could go in the streets and hang around niggas in the streets and this and that and everything like that. But my mama hustles strong. Everybody knows my mama. Everybody know my mama, and they know my mama hustle strong.
Yeah.
Like you can't out hustle her.
Yeah.
Like even to the day, I can be fucked up, and I can probably hustle, but her shit always gonna be stronger than me. She always gonna make a way. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that's real.
Facts.
And you know what, black women, dog, I feel like I was having a conversation with my partner last interview I did, and we were just talking about like how strong black women are. Bro, the shit that they gotta put up with on a daily basis, from going to work, the bullshit they gotta deal with at work, to racism, being a single mother. Most of the niggas that they fuck with, they end up seeing potential in them, so they don't even really fuck with them off of the shit that they doing. They just fuck with the nigga off what they see in the nigga.
Facts.
So usually them niggas ain't got shit going on. So them niggas, she gotta look out for him, let him drive her car, have a baby with the nigga. This nigga end up leaving. Now she gotta take care of the baby. Then she gotta go to school and work and deal with all type and her period and all this other bullshit, bro. And then they still and they do it with a smile.
Bro, women are strong, bro.
Bro. Especially a black woman, dog.
Niggas go through the most because we really gotta work to get what we want.
Mm-hmm.
That shit just don't come to us. Mm-hmm. But women can just get shit. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, they still gotta work. They still gotta put in a lot of work to get their respect for the shit they get. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? But
I don't feel like I feel like niggas don't appreciate black women enough, though.
No.
Especially like our mamas and shit. And
but
like
just like niggas, girls, females, black women, they don't. There's a lot of females that out there that's bullshitting. That you can't say that we don't respect black women. It's just so much bullshit.
Appreciate it.
There's bitches that's out there that's just scandalous as fuck. That just ain't worth shit. That just got a good mouth job. But what you have to respect and to be like appreciate is the woman that's the hustler. Mm-hmm. The woman that's the go-getter. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The woman that's going to go out there and do this and that. She's the one that needs to be appreciated. She's the one that needs to be respected. But at the end of the day, so much bitches act like they doing this and that when you get around them.
They ain't doing shit, bro. Everything that glitter ain't gold, it look good. A lot of shit be looking good, bro. Like, especially on the internet. Like, oh my God, you know, she got a nice apartment. She got a fat ass. She cute as a bitch.
And when you get around her, you be like, oh, she got a hair business. She got this and that and everything. She gasping herself. And then once you with her, you like, bitch, why I got to pay all your bills? You had all of this going on. Why am I paying all your bills? Like, I'm really peeping that without me, you ain't shit. Oh, there was another nigga that was boosting you. You feel what I'm saying?
He moved out the way, so now you in his spot.
And now you just stuck here. Now she want to fight because when you leave, she won't feel like this because you don't want to talk to her no more. Like, bro, it was all a mirage, bro. Shit was all a fucking mirage, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. How that shit be though? Like, you a hustler, bro. You know what I'm saying? You a get money nigga. You have been for a long time. Like, how is it dating, bro? Like, do you run into? Would you say most of the women that you run into want you for your paper?
Yeah. And my trust issues fucked up. Cause one of the first things, I'm gonna get with a girl because of this and that. I'm gonna get with a girl because I see that she probably gorgeous or something like that, and I can see that how she handle herself. I'm going to probably stick with a girl for a minute because I see her hustle and I see how she handle business and everything like that. But I'm going to end up backing away from the girl because I'm going to think like, time out. If I was fucked up and I was broke, she probably wouldn't talk to me. Mm. And as soon as I have that 1 minute to sit there and think about that shit in my head, I'm going to probably, unless she's showing me that she with me and she fucking with me, like, that's gonna end up making me blow her off.
How can a bitch really show you she really with you if
I see how she handle other people? Cause this is the thing, you could be a rich nigga, right? But if you see this bitch, she turn her nose to a motherfucker that's broke, or she turn her nose to a person that's a bum, or she feel like she want to talk down on her friend because her friend can't hold the same weight, or her friend trying to get it together. It's just, you see how she reacted thing, and she just thinking about you as, oh, he understand, he rich, he understand this and that. No, like, I'm really watching you, bitch. I was fucked up. I probably was worse than him, and I'm watching you like, yeah, he, and like everything cool, but no, I see what type of bitch you is.
Yeah.
You feel like
real nigga shit. Yeah.
And I can fall off any day. I'm a shake back because I'm a hustler. But at the end of the day, I can have any bad situation happen and I can end up being in a fucked up place. I done had it done. I done been up and been fucked up.
Yeah.
I've been then fucked up. So I know that it could be a situation where I'm fucked up dead ass. How are you gonna act? Are you gonna switch up? Are you gonna go fuck with another nigga just to get on by? Are you gonna be with me to shake back? Like,
You gonna help me shake back?
you feel like saying?
Yeah. Now, you was talking about being in fucked up situations. Bro, you were locked up recently.
Yeah.
Like 2 years ago? 2-3 years ago?
That wasn't last year. The year before.
But you look like you were doing well in jail, nigga. You was chilling. You know, usually when you see a nigga in jail, you know, it's a little bit of stress on his face. This nigga had Cartiers on. You know what I'm saying? I never seen a nigga in SCDC with Cartier frames on, by the way. That's a fact. I never seen that
It's
shit.
two things. I don't give a fuck what be going on as long, like I got a daughter now. I don't give a fuck what be going on as long as my brother, my mama, my daughter, and my grandmama straight.
Yeah.
As long as when I call, they say that they straight, nigga, I'm back this bitch with a big smile. I'm back this bitch as soon as they pop the door. Hey, what the fuck going on out here? Hey, bro, we gotta get some bumpy, bro. Like, I'm bringing the lightness to this shit. Like, man, bro, y'all boy dead, bro. I know we in jail, but bro, we gonna be here for a minute. Like, you feel what I saying? Like, I late as long as my family straight. And then the second thing is like, how I can say it. The second thing is when I went to jail, that brought the most peace. I got more bullshit going on outside than I had going on in prison.
So I heard somebody say like the best sleep they got, like when they was on the run for a long time and they were just in the streets. You know how niggas have stretches on the streets for a long time and then they go to jail. He was like, I got the best sleep of my life when I went to jail.
Bruh, I got niggas that depending on me. I got niggas that coming at me about this. I got to worry about my financial state. I got to pay bills and this and that. Which I was paying all my bills because I knew I was coming back out there. I was paying my truck notes. I was paying for my apartments. I was paying my tuition, everything from behind the wall. But I just like, I got so much people just depending on me doing this and that. Like so much bullshit with niggas. I got to duck the police. I sleeping at home. Don't know when the police might run in my door. All type of shit that you deal with on the outside, bro. That when I'm back there, nigga, I'm just on this bunk. My people straight. All right, mama, the money in the bank. Matter of fact, go to my bank account. Send me $50. I'm about to go get me some tobacco. Put $500 on my books. I'm about to go get me some ice cream, this and that, and I'm about to chill. I'm about to kick back. You feel me?
Yeah.
But y'all, I'm like, boy, people might run up in this shit. I got to get this from here to there. You got so much shit, bro. I felt that peace back there.
Yeah.
Like we had this Bible study, and I told niggas that, and I said, bro, I'm back this bitch, bro. I feel more peaceful than when I was on the streets. And niggas was looking at me like, nigga, we trying to get out of jail. What the fuck? What that sound like?
About?
Yeah, but nigga, when you like boss, I ain't even gonna say I a boss because I don't boss my niggas around. But when you like handle your situation and you actually a boss in your life and you help people and everything and people depend on you, bro, that shit is a burden. That shit is a stress every day.
Yeah.
Like word, bro.
I could just imagine, dog. And then you know when you live in that lifestyle off of illegal activity, it's really stressful. That's like double stress. Cause niggas with food trucks be stressed the fuck out. So just imagine if that food truck ain't selling Philly cheesesteaks. You know what I'm saying? They selling motherfucking ice cream and ball mains and shit. You know you gonna have a lot of stress. You know, so yeah, it's definitely.
And nigga, everybody want to be the plug. Everybody say they the plug. Everybody want to talk about all this big money, bro. You can make 50, 100,000. That shit ain't nothing, bro. Like nigga can run up 100,000 like it ain't shit, nigga. Let's talk about bringing in 30,000 a week. You feel what I'm saying? And you got to bring in 30,000 a week because you putting out probably fucking 23. You feel what I'm saying? Like real shit, like well, not even let's say a week, like 30,000 a month, because you got to put out 23. Because you got to make sure your granny's straight, make sure your brother's straight. You paying on this truck, you got this apartment. You fucking got to pay on your brother lawyer. You doing all of this shit, nigga, and you making probably 30,000, but you got to put out 23,000. Sometimes some bullshit might happen. You might take a L, and now you got to go in the stash to cover this. So now you got to make back what you lost and all of that shit. Bro, that shit's stressful, bro. That shit the real niggas just be like, oh, I'm gonna get in the game and I'm gonna make this. That shit's. Bro, anybody can run up 100, bro. I was making a life out this shit. Like, I was really taking care of everybody and making a life out this shit.
Shit felt good though, right? Like the outcome. Did
Did
the outcome outweigh the bad shit you went through?
When I was young, I wanted to be a drug dealer. Period.
You just wanted the image, the mirage, how it looked.
No, I saw that everybody. I wanted whatever the fuck I wanted.
Gotcha.
And I saw that drug dealers was getting whatever the fuck they wanted. When I got 22 and 23 and I started to get the money and I saw all of the bullshit that was going on with me getting locked up, this and that and everything like that, I was like, I wanted to be a drug dealer and didn't know what came with it because nobody told me what came with it. I got what I wanted. I got money. I'm 23 sitting with 75,000. I got what I wanted. But at the end of the day, like, nobody told me all the bullshit I have to deal with it. I'm not no schoolboy that ran. Schoolboys make the easiest money. No, I'm in the streets with fucking gators and fucking snakes. You feel what I'm saying? And, like, I got what I wanted, but I never knew what came with it. But what made my peace is when, something going on with my mama and my mama need $2,000. I cash her that $2,000. Like, even right now, like, I don't be fucking around now, but at the same time, like, what make me peaceful, I can work every day, not give a fuck, don't get tired. Mm-hmm. Like, I can go 5-6 days, probably 2 hours of sleep every day and be right back up, ready, moving. Mm-hmm. Another city, here, there, doing what I need to be doing, but I feel peaceful and I can do that and I'm comfortable with that because, nigga, if my daughter need $1,000, I can kick it to her. If my daughter's tuition need to be paid, I can, I got a brand new truck out there. My brand new truck note is paid for 4 or 5 months and I'm still paying every month. You feel what I'm saying? Like, my house, I'm peaceful with that because, nigga, like, I ain't got to ask nobody for shit. Nothing. I ain't got to, no. So I just took my street hustle to the legit shit. Because I always told my mama, and my grandmama even said it. She was agreeing with me. I said, if I was when I was selling drugs, I was like, bro, if I leave and I start selling drugs, bro, and I gotta go work a regular job, I'm working 3 of these bitches. You feel what I said?
Because you gonna have to compensate for how you was living.
Facts. But I'm like, I'm working 3 of them bitches. Nigga, give me 5 hours off on a Sunday. I'm still going in on Sunday. I'm working 3 of them bitches.
You say that till you got to, nigga.
No.
Them motherfuckers will really have your ass tired. Have you ever had a job?
The last job I probably had was when I was like 20, 21.
Yeah, you definitely get you a job today talking about 3. Let's just try 1 and see how that goes.
But the thing is, I'm going to tell you why I'll be like that. Because right now, bro, you don't understand, bro. Like, niggas be like, oh, get you 1 job. You'll be like, no, fuck this and everything. I probably be like, no, fuck this because I'm working for somebody else. But it's way harder to do it by yourself. Mm-hmm. It's way harder to handle your own business and run your own business. Mm-hmm.
You got to be a worker first in some aspect. Maybe not for somebody else, but just for something like in the streets, you working, like you really figuring it out. Like some niggas come in the game a boss, it's rare. Yeah. But some niggas have to grind from a nickel to
that's like
whatever.
That's like saying it's harder being a bartender. Yeah, the club pack, but it's harder being a bartender than being the boss of the club.
It depends on what you deem is hard.
I mean, hard, bro.
It depends on your level of what you think is hard. Depends on your level. Yeah, we back.
Yep.
Yeah, we back, man. Me and Nar had a good conversation so far. Man, I learned a lot about you, dog.
Right.
I learned a lot of shit about you, bro, that I never knew. But you know, with this rap shit, it comes to image of being a rapper.
Right.
You know, and you didn't just go and get a gold chain, a cross, a Jesus piece. You went and got permanent diamond teeth in your mouth. Like, what was the motivation behind that shit? Because usually niggas will start with like pull-outs. You ain't did none of that. You went straight to perms. Like.
First thing, I don't wear jewelry.
Okay.
I don't wear jewelry. I don't like jewelry and everything. I know doing the music and shit like that, I probably would start getting the jewelry for the music, but that's not me. Yeah. You feel like I just like to have the cash. Mm-hmm. So fucking, I mean, it was really just for the image, bro. You feel like something? Because what I have spent, I spent 30 on my fucking grill. Would I have really spent that shit? Hell no.
Yeah.
I'd rather have that 30 walking around in my pocket. I could be $1 million up, and I fuck that jewelry, bro. I like to ride good. I like to drive fast cars. I got plenty old schools, all type of shit. I like to go fast. That's what I want. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I just got it for, like, I guess the image, bro. Yeah. Because this rap shit, to be real.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
You got the rapper starter kit.
Yeah, basically. Now I can get the big Cubans and Rollies and APs, bro. That's not even me. Like, when I got this shit in my mouth, I went to the house and everything. My mom was like, why? First thing, why? Because your teeth was straight. Your teeth was perfect. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then second thing, like, that's not even you. My mom was like my home girl. Like, feel what I'm saying? Uh-huh. So she straight to me, she was like, that's not even you. Like, you don't even like jewelry. And I'm like, man, I'm a rapper, man. Like,
I gotta do what these rapper guys do.
You know? Shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Now, when you got them, right, like, it was a process. Like, walk us through the process of how you get permanent teeth in your mouth. Because some people get their teeth shaved down. And I thought that's what you did.
No.
But when you went and got, your teeth checked after having them for a certain amount of time, you showed that you still had your teeth intact. So what was the process that you had?
The only thing I did was shave my fangs down because my fangs was big. Yeah, my teeth was perfect, so I didn't need no extra this and that. I just shaved my fangs down for when I bite with the grow, I can have a straight bite or whatever like that. But fucking most of them niggas, they be down going to Florida or somewhere like that. And Florida trim your teeth, or they got fuck up teeth where it's crooked and everything. Now you got to trim your teeth in order to put this grill next to this grill and this and that. But I ain't need to do all that. Put this shit on every 3 to 4 months. I pay, get my shit clean, check my cavities and shit like that. Put that shit back on. Take them off, put them back on.
Does it hurt?
It hurt a little bit when you pull them off. Probably the most painful shit I had recently is I ended up, this the first time I got my teeth clean. It was like 5 months because this corona shit, they closed down the dentist. So I was like 5.5 months in with having my grill. I supposed to go every 3-4 months.
Yeah.
I had like 19 cavities, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And the thing is, I was flying into Houston, and I fly in that morning, and I was flying right back out the afternoon, that night around 7, 8 o'clock. So this nigga had to take my shit off. He saw the 19 cavities. I was like, man, I'm not about to fly back out here to fix no cavities. You feel what I'm saying? He was like, shit, I could do them shit right now. And that nigga numbed my mouth up, and that nigga went and drilled holes in all of my shit and fixed all of my cavities and everything right then. You feel what I'm saying? So just think of a nigga filling in 19 in your teeth, drilling in your shit, filling them shit 19 teeth at one time, and putting your grill back on and cleaning your teeth and putting the grill back on and cleaning the grill. I think my mouth was so numb going on the flight. My mouth didn't come down till probably the next morning.
But it's good it didn't. Because your shit you would have been in pain.
Like, even like that shit was like 3 weeks ago, and like I still somewhat feel a little pain on my back 2 teeth when I eat certain things. Or if I drink some cold ass water, I'll feel my teeth hurt, but it's wearing off a little bit. I know probably the next couple of weeks it'll be better, but it's wearing off a little bit.
You ain't even anticipate spending that type of bread either, because you think you just gonna get your teeth clean. Now you got to fill 19 cavities,
bro. I thought it was $200 to get your teeth clean every 3-4 months. Nigga, it is $22.50 to get them to take off all my teeth, clean my regular teeth, put the grill back on, and clean the grill. It's $22.50. Or I can go to them and pay $200 just for them to clean the grill. Which in most rappers, they just pay for them to clean the grill. That's why when they take these shit off, their teeth be fucked up and they gotta get veneers. But see, I want to keep my teeth under this shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But with getting all my cavities and everything fixed and taking them off, getting my cavities fixed, cleaning the grill, putting them back on, all of that shit, if I spent $48.50 and got to go back in August and pay another 2 racks just to take these off, check them cavities, clean this shit again, put them back on.
That's a check.
Every single time.
God damn.
So would I have done it?
Would you have done it had you known all that?
Yeah, that's the next question that you need to ask.
And the reason I asked that is because, behind the scenes we had a conversation and your partners was like, man, Nardo cheap ass nigga, bro. Like, he not, like.
Hell no, I wouldn't have did that shit. Hell no, bro. Hell no, bro. I done been fucked up. Hell no, I wouldn't have did that shit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have put these shit on my mouth. Then I would have just going to get an AP.
Yeah.
I would have just going to get an AP.
Yeah.
And never I worn that shit just to say, oh, I got an AP.
You rapped about it.
Put it, rap about it, put it up. And that shit rappers do. And keep it moving.
Yeah.
These shit permanent in my mouth. So I gotta make my mouth straight.
You definitely got to.
These rappers ain't taking care of their mouth.
Yeah.
I'm seeing these niggas mouth like from the outside. You think that these niggas rich and they got all of this check, bro? These niggas is not taking care of their mouth. They getting them shit polished and clean and everything like that. Rolling with them shit for 3-4 years. Now they teeth fucked up and rotten. Now they gotta get veneers in their mouth. Pay 9-10 racks to get veneers in their mouth. Put all them fake teeth in their mouth. Nigga, in 3-4 years, nigga, I'm taking these shit off. Getting a whitening treatment.
Yeah.
And keeping it moving.
Yeah, because you taking care of them shits.
Yeah.
As you go.
Facts.
The teeth under there. Now, you went to Johnny Dang?
I went to Crime.
Crime Jewels. So Crime Jewels did the grill for you. Gave you the grill, and then you took
He
it
sent
to
the mole in the mail.
Okay.
He was supposed to come pull up on me. That's the only reason I went to Crime, because he was supposed to pull up on me.
In South Carolina.
Yeah. So he was supposed to pull up on me in August. My girl was supposed to be like 14,000, 16,000. He was supposed to pull up on me in August. I ended up around November. Still ain't pull up on me yet. So I told him, man, I'm about to come out there. So in December, the beginning of December, I was like, man, fuck that, I'm going out here. Because me and my cousin was getting a grill. He was getting pullouts.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck that, we going out there. Flew out there. He had me there a week. He had to take the molding again, all type of shit. And I was like, man, bro, I done basically ran a more check from waiting in August. I done ran, this not been like 3 months later. Fuck that. I'm about to spend another little 10 extra. You feel what I'm saying? And it ended up coming out to 30. That's why I got all of the pointers and shit on my shit.
Oh, on top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was like, man, bro, fuck it. I'm about to put all this extra shit in that shit now.
Yeah. That shit crazy though, like how much it actually costs to put that type of shit in your mouth. Because you see it so much. So you forget, like, no, these folks really putting diamonds and platinum.
Most of these niggas grills be costing like 12 racks, bro. You can go to Johnny and get a grill permanence, the same amount of teeth. You can get them shit for fucking 10, 12 racks, bro.
Yeah.
I got flawless diamonds on my mouth. This is the shit that Mayweather got around his neck. You feel like I said? Yeah. Niggas shit ain't hitting like my shit, bro.
You got the Birdmans, the diamonds in the middle. Birdman shit was like that.
Right. Flawless diamonds. Yeah. Like I ain't no rapper like that, but the thing is, when niggas started praising my grill and shit like that, my shit up there with fucking, my shit costs fucking, let's say, what his name is.
Shit costs more than my car.
This shit costs.
And I make payments.
Migos, the nigga Quavo, got baguettes and this shit. Baguettes is the cheapest diamonds they are.
I thought baguettes were expensive.
Them shits is the cheapest. No. They were expensive because they're relevant. But they are the cheapest diamonds they are.
So basically the reason that they're so overpriced is because rappers made them overpriced. Gotcha.
Because people made it regular.
Yeah.
A baguette watch is the cheapest watch that you can have. But it's the most expensive because it's the most relevant, as in the culture. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's just like diamonds. Diamonds ain't really worth shit. Gold is worth more. Mm-hmm. But because we made diamonds such a popular thing, diamonds is more. Yeah, it's a social. It has social. What do you call it? Social value, like right. Because a lady in the I think it was like the 20s or the 30s, she made diamonds popular through ads and all of that stuff. That's why that's why marriage is so important to people now, because of diamonds. Diamonds single-handedly made marriage important. It's like a study that they did. I forgot what the exact logistics of it was, but somebody single-handedly made diamonds popular. All gold plain Jane Rollie costs more than a bust down Rollie. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's just, but you know, that's what niggas that know. You feel what I'm saying?
Niggas be drilling holes in Rolexes, fucking them up, and I mean, it's cool for the look, but if you really fucked up and you try to go sell
most niggas Rollies they stainless steel. No roller. Most of them bust downs that you see, you would think them shit white gold. Niggas don't be having no money like that, bro. Yeah. Them shit is not white bust downs. Them shit is SI diamonds. Most of these rappers, most of these people out there, period. SIs is good. SIs is good. They'll bling, they'll shine just like a regular diamond. But they not VVS. They not, what you call it. Most of these niggas ain't got no VVS diamonds in their watches, bro. These niggas got SI diamonds, and then they rollies are stainless steel.
Yeah.
But most rollies, all rollies basically come stainless steel. That's why the all gold presidential costs more. Because it's real gold on the Rolex. You feel what I'm saying?
Heavy as a motherfucker.
It ain't even about it being heavy. It's just all gold.
Yeah.
The stainless steel is just stainless steel, but it's a rollie. That's why they bust it down, because that would make it look like it's worth something.
My thing is this: why not just act your wage, bro? Why not just act your wage as a rapper? Like that's my thing with niggas. Period. Like if me in general, like I know I don't drink 1942. I don't drink. What's the other tequila with the blue, the white bottle with the blue? I don't drink that shit because I can't afford to buy it on the regular. I act my fucking wage. Right. I don't. You feel what I'm saying?
I drink Don Julio Reposado, the $35 bottle.
Me too. Or Espelon.
But when I'm in the club, because I'm a rapper, I drink 1942 in the zoo. You feel like I said? It's just an image, bro. And I'm being 100%, bro.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather drink a $60 bottle of rosé. But if I'm in the club and I want to flex, I'm going to buy Ace. And I don't even drink that shit. I just bought that shit just to say I bought that shit.
Yeah.
Just to see the light come.
But see, the difference is you got it, though. My thing is this, like...
It ain't even about got it, bro. It's the image, bro. It's the image more than anything. And I'm willing to tell your camera that, bro. It's not that I got it, bro. It's the image, bro. It's the image that you have to portray, bro. Niggas don't want to see niggas drinking Bud Lights, bro. Nah, I don't drink Bud Lights.
I don't drink Bud Lights either.
But I'm saying niggas don't want to see no rapper with bummy clothes on drinking Bud Lights, bro. Niggas want to see lights, camera, action. They want to see some shit.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying, bro?
You like a superhero to niggas. Like you see Superman getting his ass whooped. You gonna be like, fuck that nigga.
Right.
So you see your favorite rapper in the club. That's like the equivalent of seeing Spider-Man flying through the sky.
All right.
That's a fact.
Because the thing is, there's plenty of times that I be in the club, bro. I don't want to drink. I don't smoke weed. But I'm going to make sure that my homeboys got the best. I'm going to buy a half an ounce of some super rapper to make sure that my homeboy's smoking the best of gas so that the club smells us. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You going to smell this shit. And you going to be like, damn, them boys smoking gas. But nigga, I don't smoke.
Yeah.
But I'm going to make sure my homeboy smoke that shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm going to pop the bottles of 1942 and I probably don't drink. I might have one cup. My homeboys don't drink 1942. They drink Hennessy.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? You feel me? I'm buying the 1942 because there's some bitches down there and them bitches just so Azul 1942. So I bought the 1942 for they can see the sparkles for we can get some bitches up here for the image.
Yeah. That's true. You know, me personally, that's why I couldn't be a rapper because I'm the type of nigga I act my ways, dog. Like, I won't buy that shit. I don't, like, if it's around, I'll drink it, but, like, I'm the type of nigga when I show up to a function, I got my own bottle anyway.
The only person, J. Cole acts under his wage. Acts way under his wage.
I ain't acting under, though. I'm going to act my wage.
But no, listen, J. Cole acts way under his wage.
He does, bro.
But that's the thing. Would J. Cole be popping if it wasn't for him getting signed to Rock Nation?
Nope.
See?
And he came in the game shining. Rolex, chains, all of that shit. He got in the door. Kendrick got in the door. Image, perception. Music was great too, though. Don't get it fucked up. The music was amazing. But they couldn't stand out too much. They had to blend in a little bit. Huh?
Tip don't wear nothing no more. He came in the game like that, but he don't wear nothing. I think the other day when we looked at Tip on the news, Tip had that shit almost looked like he had a Docker fucking collar shirt the other day when he was on the news. You feel what I'm saying? But I mean, it's the image. Once you not get in there, nigga, like once I get in there, nigga, these shit is coming out my mouth. Fucking white tee, nigga, and you probably just be just like this Nike with my slippers on, nigga, chilling.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying, nigga? $250 million in the kite. Like, nigga, I'm chilling, nigga.
Yeah.
I got Disney World in my backyard. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga got Never Land.
Yeah.
They got Mula Land.
But right now, this shit just the image, bro. This is what the people want to see, bro. It's the rap game. This is what they done made the rap game into.
Yeah, it's a circus.
Yeah.
For sure. It's a horse and pony show, dog.
Facts.
Nardo, man, what you got coming next, bro?
I got a mixtape gonna be coming out called Bally God. But right now, I'm just pushing this up to something right now.
Yeah, man.
I'm pushing the fuck out this up to something. We about to go, I got a bunch of, we've been holding off on the corona. I wanted to make sure that shit was clear. But now I'm starting to take the money for these bookings. You feel what I'm saying? Because I was really, niggas was wanting to just give me check. And when the clubs open back up, because they see how consistent and relevant, they know that I'm going to be even more relevant when the corona was over. So I'm about to go ahead and start letting people send in, like 2 people already sending deposits or whatever like that for 2 little shows in Atlanta. So that's just what we into right now. We're about to start taking the bookings and running around with this up to something and keep boosting that and then do the video and shit like that. Keep boosting that until I drop this tape.
Okay. I'm looking forward to what you got coming next, bro. And speaking of up to something, that song is featuring Boosie. Were you at Boosie Estates?
Yeah.
How did you do that? Because Boosie usually don't do shit like that. Like, he don't usually send a nigga a verse or he'll pull up on you.
Corona. It was a Corona shit, and Bootsy wanted to come to the house, and Bootsy, I felt like he was comfortable with me coming to the house.
Y'all had a relationship prior?
No.
Okay.
He just was like, we sent him the song, he fucking with the shit. My people already confirmed that the check was good. Like, I didn't even know no middleman. I really just reached out. I had people that knew Bootsy, and I could have got connected, but I really just reached out on my own. Sent him the song. He was fucking with the shit. He was like, "You got the check?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "When you ready?" I said, "Man, bro, I come tomorrow morning." Straight out of South Carolina. I put my homeboys them on the road 2 hours later after talking to them. Went straight and got it done. We was at his house later that afternoon, just chilling, and he just started fucking with the shit. He was doing the IG Live shit then and everything like that. And he was just on IG Live and getting his hair cut, and then he got off that shit and said, "Hey, put that shit on." Jumped on that shit.
How was the crib though? That shit is wild, right? He gave you a tour, or was it just like come straight?
I ain't gonna lie, boy. Bootsy a getting money ass nigga. The crib that everybody be seeing and that he be posting, bro, that's his guest house. Bootsy ain't even built his regular house shit. He been telling me about all that shit. That nigga got damn near he got damn near Disney World in the backyard for his kids. That shit wild. His kids cool as a bitch. They coming and they laughing with us, recording us, joking with us, telling me how they like the song, but then they taking me outside and they riding around on the go-karts like, "Bro, come watch me real quick." And they ride around in the low go-karts and everything spinning out and shit like that. Yeah, them little niggas is cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, that house that niggas be seeing, that's his guest house. He got a big ass mansion about to build next to that motherfucker. Shit, you can go there and get inspired. Like,
I was just about to say that.
Man, go there and get inspired, bro.
That's a nigga dream, man. Any nigga, that should be any nigga dream, man. That nigga got a crib that he own, acres that he own. He can do whatever he want on that motherfucker.
Facts.
And he can just provide shelter for his family, shelter for anybody who needs shelter. Feel what I'm saying? And then you ain't got to worry about nobody fucking with you. You ain't got to worry about nobody evicting you. You ain't got to worry about none of that shit.
Like, I heard something about Bootsy not taking care of his kids. Niggas was posting that shit. Bro, I've been in Bootsy house, bro. Bootsy got a bunch of low niggas that stay with him. He got, bro, basically whoever the fuck need or whoever the fuck want to come out there, Bootsy got in his house. And they eating good, they living good and everything like that. Living like regular, like they back in Baton Rouge. You feel what I'm saying? Just in the house on the estate, all of the kids playing outside in the house and everything. And he show affection to all of his kids and everybody, like even the ones that's not his kids. He talk to them and everything. If he doing something, he in the middle of their live or he doing business, he right there. He'll stop and conversate with them, laugh with them and everything like that. Well, y'all go ahead back outside, all right? And they go back outside and everything like that. And he go right back to the business.
Good dad, good nigga.
Good nigga.
In person, you know, some people perception on this.
They think that Bootsy just so ratchet, so crazy, this and that. But cool, Bootsy is a great dad, great nigga, great everything, bro. Like, the thing is, like, then how he can switch. Like, 1 minute, he could be so gangster right now, and then he could do this music, and then he could be so business-like, and then he could get to his kids, and then he could switch right back to the business mode. Like, he got this. That's why he's so successful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. It's something in that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
There's definitely something in that, dog. I'm looking forward to see how this song take off because I enjoy the song too. Right. I like the song. I like the promo video you did too.
Right.
That shit was hard.
Right.
That shit was fire, bro. So I'm looking forward to that, man. And I'm looking forward to what you got next, bro. You gonna shit on these niggas some more, man.
Shit, you know, I'm about to kill these niggas. I'm about to kill these niggas.
You just exposed the whole jury game.
Huh?
I say you just exposed the whole jury game.
Bro, you
just exposed the whole jury game.
I'm that one nigga that no rapper wants to get in the game. Word, bro.
Cause you know every aspect. You used to book niggas. You know how much niggas was getting for shows. You know how niggas living. You know.
These rappers be fucked up. These rappers be fucked up. Niggas be signing in the $50,000 deals, thinking that $50,000 is something, thinking that these people gonna post them and they giving them $50,000 and putting them on the bench. These rappers be fucked up, bro. They gotta keep that luck. You ain't shit when a nigga give you $50,000, you ain't getting booked. A nigga buying your jewelry or renting your jewelry, so the label on your jewelry, the label on your cars, the label on the house that they letting you stay in. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You ain't shit. You's a robot. Word, they cutting your switch on and off, nigga.
That shit crazy.
Word, and that's why
these niggas getting allowances.
Right now, I had
DMs.
I had 2 situations that done came to me. Never say nothing about it. Never nothing. That's the first time I ever. My homeboys don't even know about my situations that done came to me. I could have probably been there and took off. That shit ain't for me, bro. Ain't no nigga about to tell me when I can drop the shit and when I can't drop the shit. Right now, my homeboys as in my label, the people I built my label, they telling me, bro, you can't drop no more music because we so up to something. We got to keep locking people in and feeding them that shit. Mm-hmm. But that's only understandable. But nigga control your life, everything like that. Niggas be sitting there thinking that this shit is cool, bro. This rap shit is not cool, bro. Being a rapper is not cool, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
Unless you a boss.
Yeah, unless you a boss with this shit. I like to be heard, so I will rap. I like to be heard. Just like we conversating now, like, this is great for me. I'm comfortable with this shit because I just want niggas to understand and really know what the fuck going on. Just like when I rap, you hear my rap, you might hear about all this money and everything like that, but if you really listen, and I tell you about how many times you gonna get tear off, or how much times you gonna fall victim to some bullshit, or your homeboy gonna do this and that. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you great game. And I'm gonna tell you rap like my last bar, and I had a bar in my last song that I recorded the other day. I said, I've been like, I want to be a rapper, but I'm stuck making these jugs. Cause nigga, I'm putting up all of this image to be a rapper, nigga, and you still gotta go back to the trap to make this rapper image just work. Mm-hmm. Just make this rapper image just like this shit. But I mean, niggas want to be rappers. You feel what I'm saying? But the avenue I'm gonna put niggas in, like, that's why I'm trying to break in the game. I'm trying to be like on some Gucci shit. I ain't just trying to sign artists, bro. I'm trying to make stars, nigga. I'm trying to bring niggas in the game so they could be their own young thug, to have their own artists, be a star, and have their own artists. I don't give a, you feel what I'm saying? I want to make money. Mm-hmm. Everybody want to make money. But I'm shit, nigga, with making money, nigga, I want to make legacies too.
Facts.
I got a legacy, and then I got plenty other legacies that's attached to mine that they building too. Mm-hmm. That shit gonna feel great, nigga. Facts. I died, nigga, and my daughter fucking growing up and everything like that, and you got like 15 niggas around here that's saying that they multi-millionaires just because of her daddy.
And she eating off the shit you did. When you
she don't even need no money from them because she rich as a bitch.
Facts.
But at the end of the day, it's just good to know that shit. Her daddy made other niggas millionaires around them too.
Yeah. It's something to that, bro. It's something to legacy, bro. Like, knowing, like, it gives you something to be proud of.
Legacy better than the money.
Facts. My daddy a bitch ass nigga, so, you know, he ain't got no legacy. It's just like, he just been a bitch nigga his whole
I mean,
life.
I ain't even gonna disrespect my daddy because my daddy ain't never been around or nothing like that. But I ain't gonna disrespect him. But at the end of the day, shit,
I'm gonna disrespect my daddy. He's a bitch.
If I was to come up off my daddy legacy, bro, niggas would be out there looking at me bad as a bitch. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's just a game. Mm-hmm. I start my own legacy. I can go right now, and you know one thing, nigga, when my daughter grow up, I can leave right now. And when my daughter grow up, niggas gonna be like, boy, your daddy been a getting money ass nigga.
And a real nigga, and he was the
international nigga. Yeah. And he just so much shit they gonna say. They gonna say even the hating ass niggas gonna have so much good shit to say to her. You feel what I said? Word.
Yeah, they gotta keep it real. Facts. Mm-hmm. Damn right. You know, and back to you talking about wanting to be like the Gucci and putting artists on and building legacies, bro. You got a good eye for talent.
Yeah.
You definitely do.
It's not the rap. A lot of people can rap. It's what's inside a person. Like I was talking to somebody earlier, and I was telling them, bro, it's not about a person being a producer. It's not about a person working the job. When businesses go to hiring people, they looking for people that can level up. They looking at all your stats. Now, most of them just looking at the record and this and that and everything, but like that, they trying to break down what they see on that paper to see if you're going to advance in their company to be big, to help them to be bigger. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? And it's the same shit as looking at a person or seeing how the person move. I got over 40 to 50. Every week, I'm getting at least 15 little niggas in my Instagram DMs or in my thing telling me to fuck with them with the music. At least 15. I know it only gets worse down the line. But they don't understand that when I tell them, all right, just let me see something, they automatically thinking I'm brushing them off. I'm not brushing you off because I just followed you. And little do you know, I'm watching now. When I see you moving on your own, I might just come to you like, yeah, bro. You thought I was bullshitting. Yeah, come on just to the studio with me. Now, from what you was doing by yourself, I'm going to see what probably needed to be helped with, and I'm going to bring you around me, and I'm going to put you in the starlight. Because a nigga might be a great rapper. Nigga might have a little hustle. The nigga just might never been nowhere.
Facts.
So, nigga, all right.
He didn't get a chance for it to come up out of him.
Right.
It was always in him, but something had to bring it out of him.
So he was a gangster rapper, talking about shoot 'em up, bang, bang, this and that, hard-ass rapper and everything like that. Could tell you everything, lyrical is everything like that. But at the end of the day, he don't know nothing about no money. He don't know nothing about being rich. All right, cool. I'm going to get you. I see that you can handle the hustle. I see that you can handle the rap game. I see you can handle all that shit. I'm going to bring you around me. I'm going to take you straight to the A. Take you in the law, one of the biggest clubs, nigga. $3 grand, $4 grand. Give you a band just for your pop. No, I'm going to take you shopping earlier. Take you shopping, all of that extra shit and everything like that. Let you be on Instagram and everything, posting pictures. I'm going to have my people walk around the camera behind you like you vlogging and shit like that. This is before signing and all that. Have them vlogging, you seeing how you interacting with that. You taking the pictures, seeing all of this shit. Go to a law, fuck it up in the club. Popping bottles. Put you on with some bitches all you see is on Instagram. You ain't never been close to nothing look like this. Have them bitches hype off you. Tell them bitches that you the biggest rapper out there right now. I'm just your motherfucking manager. CEO of this now. I'm just your manager. You got the check. Have you looking like a motherfucking star.
You in there with the sweatpants on and shit. They don't know you funding the whole image.
And then take them to the studio 2 days after that.
Yeah.
When we get back, take them to the studio. And see how you react in the studio. Then let them drop the song. Pay for them to drop the song. And let that shit be. And then you know that shit gonna go out. Everybody gonna be fucking with them, but you gonna have a lot of niggas that's gonna hate on them within the next 2-3 weeks. Cause it's gonna be a lot of them niggas that's in my DMs that's gonna be coming out like, why he fucking with that nigga? That nigga trash, this and that. And then just see how he reacts to all of that.
Yeah.
And if he can take all of that, if he can take a month worth for all of that, and I see that he's still shining like a star, oh yeah, then I can fuck with you.
Yeah.
It take all of that though.
It do. Cause you gotta be a certain type of motherfucker to last in the industry.
You gotta be able to handle yourself when you down. You gotta be able to handle yourself when you up, and you gotta be able to handle yourself when them niggas shooting at you, and you gotta be able to handle yourself when them niggas dick riding you.
All of that. That's a fact. Cause it's all different levels of. You have to switch up in those things. Like you have to react differently. Like when you up, you gotta act accordingly. Like you gotta be humble. When you down, you gotta have resilience. Like, you know what, I'm gonna keep going. When niggas dick riding you, you know what I'm saying, you gotta be smart minded and realize, or rational and realize these niggas is only fucking with you because you popping.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
And you gotta still know how to be able to be cultural with them and be
yeah,
and still handle yourself.
You gotta still get the check.
Because you gotta understand that, like, in the next week, them niggas, you can hear that them niggas be saying that you a pussy and all of this extra shit. And you gotta be able to be like, man, that nigga was just dick riding me last week. Hey, you feel what I'm saying? But
pretty cool. Like, as long as you don't cross this boundary or this threshold or, you know, disrespect me in any kind of way, we can be cool. I can laugh and joke with you.
Real stars break all of that. A lot of the stars ain't as hard as some of the other stars. Like, I know NBA Youngboy probably one of the hardest artists out right now, but he can crash any day because his temperament. You feel what I'm saying? But it's just the people that's investing in him, they so strong. Like he's such so popular, and the people investing in him is so strong that they can cover up a lot of his temperament. Yeah. But you see how he can flip out and crash. You feel what I'm saying? So think of he can manage himself and be able to start thinking about other business opportunities and everything. Matter of fact, Lil Baby. Why you think Lil Baby shot up so quick? Because he able to handle himself. Niggas done been hating on Lil Baby, done been coming at his baby mama, that did this and that. Everybody done been trying to do stuff at Lil Baby, but he able to just be humble and keep moving through that shit and keep riding. That's why he one of the hardest. He gonna be bigger than Young Boy. Why? Because he gonna have more longevity than Young Boy.
Now he can sit down in the interview and talk to a motherfucker. He's what do you call it? Not impressionable, but he's personable. People like his personality. He can have a conversation with Charlamagne, Joe Budden, and he can have a conversation with a nigga like Academics.
And a nigga can talk shit about him, and he can know how to respond to it.
Yeah.
Where he don't even look like it's bothering him. It might bother the fuck out of him, but he know how to be able to respond to the media. It's Young Boy, you hate on Young Boy, he gonna get you bitch ass motherfucker. I'm a motherfucker spray your shit, nigga. You see.
Calling Floyd Mayweather a bitch ass nigga. All types of shit.
Now you got your label like, man, you done did this shit again, man. Listen, go spend $30,000, try to run his video and everything. Put out his video early, so we could just try to cover up with the fucking bullshit he just did the other day until he calmed down. You feel what I'm saying? But that's the game.
That is the game. That is the game. So artists, man, you know what I'm saying?
I'm open to artists.
Oh, you open to artists right now?
I'm very open to artists, but don't come in my DM talking about you want me to fuck with you.
Yeah. Put in work. And don't hit me up either.
If you moving, I'm going to see you.
Yeah.
If you moving, I'm going to see you.
And niggas see everything too, man.
And you want to know, and I really, really fuck with an artist, when he hot and I go to him, and he tell me like, nah, bro, I'm good with what I'm doing. He can't even be doing that. He just hot. I'm good with what I'm doing. You can help me. But I don't want to sign a little label.
You love that shit.
Do I? Wait, I'm going to fuck with them even more.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, ooh, you sound like me.
Facts.
You feel like
we can
really
partner.
Get it. Yeah, we can really get it now.
Yeah. Because you see he got the work ethic and the talent.
Yeah.
That's a rare combination.
And he willing to put in the work.
Facts. And willing to invest in himself.
Most of these niggas just want rap and they just want to get a check.
Facts.
Once you done rap and get a check, you die. Most of these niggas die down. To be real, most of these niggas die down.
Because they ain't never had to go to point A to point B, point C, point D, and back to point
That's why most of these artists fall off. They be so hungry for it that they be so hard, but as soon as they get that check, they fall off. They want to know why they were label don't want to put them out no more, but they don't see the hunger in you that they saw when you were trying to get the check.
Mm-hmm. Like Master P, like that's why he's so able to keep doing shit. Like niggas might not like what Master P does. Master P is an independent entity, bro. He's going to always be rich because he is going to always get checks. And the reason Master P continues to be successful in different lanes is because Master P had to start from ground zero and build himself up to be successful. Mm-hmm. So that shit is in him. It's instilled in him. Same thing for you. Like, you went from a little nigga hustling to being a boss, back down, a boss again. Now you a promoter. Was the nigga promoting, shit fell off, then you became a rap. You feel what I'm saying? You just had to,
keep advancing.
Keep advancing. Yeah, but you keep building shit up. So you build that confidence in yourself. A lot of niggas never built nothing but a fucking Lego castle.
That's why I don't have no problem. That's why I be wanting them kids to go to school a lot. Yeah. Because the thing is, you might think that you want to be a rapper, and rapping might not be you, but at the end of the day, it's somewhere else that we can get some money. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nigga might fucking get around me and see all of this shit and everything, want to be a rapper, want to sell drugs. I put his ass in school, now he rapping and shit like that. This is what I want. I want you to get around me, start rapping and everything. You want to sell drugs and this and that, then you stop selling drugs and you start just focusing on doing the music. Now, I done put you in school, now you doing good in school and everything like that. You rapping and then you blow up being a rapper and everything like that. But at the end of the day, you end up being a doctor, a lawyer, some shit. You feel what I'm saying? Nah, nigga, fuck that rap shit, nigga. Let me give you 50, let me give you fucking 200,000 for you could go start your own clinic, nigga. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, that's word, like, fuck that, nigga. You want to be a lawyer? Let me put half of your practice, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Like, there's a plenty of rappers, nigga. Like, how many niggas you know come up on rapping and end up being one of the big doctors and shit like that, nigga? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Everybody want to be a rapper. This rapper shit going in. Niggas don't make money off rapping.
No, they make money off other shit.
They make money to style and flex and everything like that, but niggas ain't getting rich off being a rapper. Niggas got endorsements and shit like that, bro.
That's a fact. Niggas got endorsements. Niggas got other businesses. Niggas got use their likeness to make them money, like Kylie Jenner and shit like that. Like how she built her businesses. Rihanna. She don't even give a fuck. Bro, she ain't dropping no album in 2020. She got Fenty.
I want to have an artist and they be like, bro, they come to me like, and I'm telling them like, bro, you not selling right now. And they be like, all right, bro, let's do this and everything. I'm going to open up this restaurant. We can try to make this money back, nigga. That's the type of artists I want, nigga. This shit ain't working, nigga. Let's put this check in somewhere else and we can still come back to this music, nigga.
Back to the basics.
You feel what I'm saying? Hustle with me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I ain't need no children. If I just want a fucking child and build a child up to be an artist, bro, I'll wait till my daughter get old enough.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, word, bro. I wait till my daughter get old enough to make her the biggest star in the world.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I ain't want that. I want strong-minded individuals that can fucking get money. Facts. You feel what I'm saying? Rapping, yeah, we can rap, but nigga, let's get some more money on top of rapping, nigga. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let's make this shit a whole 360.
Yeah.
Yeah. Facts. Mm-hmm. Nard, I appreciate you for coming on the show, my nigga. Like, This was a great ass conversation, though. I learned a lot about you, man. I didn't anticipate it would be like this. You know what I mean?
Oh, you thought you was about to come in here and we was about to talk about grills and money and this and that, and you was about to keep it moving?
I ain't know, you know. I you know what? I don't really. I try not to anticipate what something would be like. Mm-hmm. But when it turns out a certain way, I'm surprised because I'm like, wow, right. I didn't anticipate we'd be talking about this. I didn't anticipate I would learn as much about you as I did.
But most people that interview me don't go that far, bro. Yeah. And I like just like you asked me, like, so what should I ask about this and that, bro? And I'm like, bro, go deep. Whatever the fuck you want to ask. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying?
Go deep. I want to ask people ahead of time, like, bro, I don't want to ask people about certain shit. Niggas might have cases open. Niggas might be on parole. Bro. Niggas might be on the run. Niggas might have a bitch. Like, I be wanting to ask niggas, what don't you want to talk about?
When I put them cameras on me, bro, I open up my whole life for everybody to see and know what the fuck going on. Yeah. Word, bro. I be telling everybody in interviews to go deep, and I promise you, you got probably the most out of me than anybody, bro. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas gonna watch this shit, and they gonna be like, oh yeah, nah, I want to get Nardo on the interview because I want to talk more about this and that and everything. I've been telling niggas when I go to Atlanta, they just want to know about the music. They just want to know about me flashing. They want to know about the grow. And I'm like tired of that shit, bro. That's why I don't even be taking a lot of interviews no more, bro. Yeah. You gotta talk to me, bro. I got common sense. I got street sense, and I got just like my music, bro. I only doing this shit, bro, for I can make money. I can build up my whole foundation and everything. But for the most, like, I like niggas that getting knowledge from hearing this shit, bro. When I rap, niggas get knowledge and hear this shit. This the real shit that niggas want to hear, bro. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? Fact. Even if I die today, I'm gonna have that legacy that Nardo told them niggas exactly what they want to hear. No fascination, no foolery around it. You know?
And everything this nigga talk about in this interview is no cap. You know.
Facts.
Just want you niggas to know that.
I ain't got time to bullshit. You gonna come back with the facts. You always pull rappers' cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They get their cards pulled all the time.
Yeah. And everywhere I go, I'm 100%. I go to Atlanta, nigga, I fit right in with all of the gangsters and everything like that because I be myself, bro. Mm-hmm. Be yourself. Everywhere around it.
That's a word for you niggas.
Be yourself. Word.
Be yourself.
Nigga, how many times you be following me on social media and you be seeing me acting? How many times you be seeing me being jokey on social media?
You be being jokey, but also you be being serious too.
Yeah. You might hit, nigga, I might start singing my R&B. I
might be dancing and shit?
I be in the car playing my R&B and everything like that.
But then you'll go off on niggas too.
Be myself.
Fact. Thanks again, dog. For
Most
sure.
definitely.
Tell the people where to follow you at, bro.
At Nardo Mula on all social sites. Shit, they go ahead and Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. At Nardo Mula on iTunes, everywhere. You they go ahead saying Mula Global's the motherfucking label. Mula is what motherfucking made me, nigga.
That's
Truly.
And listen, if you want some ball main, hit this nigga up, man. I'm just playing.
Don't put that shit on me.
I'm just playing, man. I'm joking. Muddy Waters, we out.
Mula.